This boy has to carry 2 heavy boxes with his mom every time they move, but the boxes don't hold luggage. They hold his 5-year-old brother and 3-year-old sister. After sneaking them into the apartment, he heads to the train station to pick up his older sister. She's been waiting there for a long time. She doesn't complain. She quietly follows him home. When they reach the building, she hides around the corner. Only after he makes sure the landlord is gone does she quietly go upstairs. The landlord only allows 2 people to live in the apartment. At dinner, their mom reminds them of the rules again. Except for your older brother Akira, none of you are allowed outside. You stay in this room. The 3 of you can't make noise, and the neighbors can never find out you're here. Otherwise we'll get kicked out again. Akira quietly listens. He's long since gotten used to living like this. His mother has never been married, but she has 4 children with 4 different men. Akira is 12. His older sister is 11. His younger brother is 5. His little sister is 3. None of them have legal registration, so none of them can go to school. Their tiny apartment is both their home and the only world they've ever known. Their mom works late every night. As the oldest, Akira takes care of his younger siblings. Every evening, he goes grocery shopping, carefully picking the cheapest vegetables in the store. On the way home, he remembers his little sister has been asking for chocolate, so he runs from store to store until he finds her favorite Apollo chocolate. Back home, he starts cooking. His little brother waits beside him for dinner. His little sister eats 1 piece of chocolate, then carefully puts the rest away. She says she'll save it for next time. They don't know what their mom does for work. They only know she always comes home smelling strongly of alcohol. Sometimes she teaches Akira how to read. Sometimes she brings home snacks. Sometimes she paints her oldest daughter's nails. Sometimes she plays games with all 4 of them. Even though they can't go to school or leave the apartment, none of the 4 siblings feel unhappy. Their wishes are simple. As long as they get to see their mom every day, they're happy. Then one day, their mom tells Akira she's fallen in love again. The man loves her, and he's responsible. Once they get married, all 4 of them will finally be able to go to school and live a normal life. The next morning, Akira wakes up to find that she's gone. She leaves behind a note and $600, telling him to take care of the others. Akira doesn't panic. This has happened many times before. He tells his older sister that mom will be away for a while. She simply nods, then goes back to washing clothes. Akira keeps buying groceries like always, carefully stretching every dollar. Whenever mom is away, he writes down every expense. In a home where their mother is always absent, he's already become the father figure. But as time passes, their mom still doesn't come back. The money she left is almost gone. Akira starts looking for her ex-boyfriends to borrow money. He visits a car wash, then an arcade. He manages to borrow a little from 2 of them, trying to distance himself. One man tells him, "None of you are my kids. Don't come looking for me again. Even with the money, it won't last long." Then a few days later, their mom finally comes home. She brings gifts. His little brother and sister are thrilled. Only Akira feels a little disappointed. After handing out the presents, she cuts Akira's hair, but not long after, she starts packing again. She promises all 4 children she'll definitely be back by Christmas. Akira carries her luggage to the station. The whole walk, neither of them says a word. At the station, she promises again she'll be back for Christmas, then disappears through the ticket gate. Watching her walk away, Akira suddenly has a feeling she may never come back. A few days later, she mails them some money. The envelope also has her new address. Without her, life for the 4 siblings barely changes. Then Christmas arrives. She never keeps her promise. Akira waits outside until late that night. Only when the stores start marking things down does he buy toys, because his little brother and sister still believe in Santa Claus, and he never forgets to prepare a present for them. After Christmas, the new year arrives. His older sister asks if mom isn't coming back. Akira tells her she'll be home soon. She's probably just busy with work. That's what he tells his sister. But deep down, he knows she's probably never coming back. To save money, Akira stops buying vegetables. The 4 of them live on instant noodles. Even after finishing his noodles, his little brother is still hungry, so he pours rice into the leftover broth and keeps eating. After dinner, Akira calls the number from the letter. When his mom answers, he learns she's already married. At that moment, he realizes she has a new family, and she isn't coming back. On New Year's Day, Akira buys a New Year's card. He asks a store clerk to write his siblings' names on it, then tells them it came from mom, but his older sister compares the handwriting with the cards from previous years. She immediately knows mom didn't send this one. That day is his little sister's birthday. She insists on going to the station to wait for mom. No matter how Akira tries to comfort her, the quiet little girl keeps begging to go out. In the end, he gives in. He secretly takes her to the station after dark. She hasn't been outside in so long. She stares at every store they pass. Everything she sees only existed in the books back home. The 2 of them wait outside the station for hours. She takes out the last Apollo chocolate Akira bought her. This is the last one. He wants to tell her he'll buy another box, but he can't afford it. He doesn't even have the courage to say the words. In the end, their mom never shows up. Akira can only walk his his little sister home, just like when they left. He keeps holding her hand. As they cross the railroad tracks, a train rushes overhead, trying to cheer her up. Akira makes her a promise. Next time, we'll ride the train to the airport and watch the airplanes. Airplanes are her favorite, but that promise is never fulfilled. More time passes. Their mom still doesn't return. Then Akira notices someone has come to collect the overdue utility bills. He quickly hides in the stairwell, only coming out after the person leaves. For the first time, he wonders why he's still trying to hold this family together. But when he gets home, his little sister grabs onto his sleeve. Looking into her innocent eyes, Akira realizes he's all she has left, so he decides to find a job. But the store clerk tells him no one under 16 can legally work. She suggests calling the police or a social worker if they need help, but Akira refuses because the last time they asked for help, the four siblings were separated and sent to different orphanages. Life there was even worse. Then April arrives. Cherry blossoms cover the streets. Akira finally takes his siblings outside. He doesn't care about his mother's rules anymore. He just wants them to experience spring at least once. They run through sunlit streets, cross beneath blooming cherry trees, climb long flights of stairs, buy the snacks they actually want. They play at the neighborhood park, enjoying the sunshine they've missed for so long. For that brief moment, their happiness is pure, enough to make them forget, if only for a while, that their mother is never coming back. After leaving the park, they walk to a nearby school, but they can only stand outside the fence. On the other side is a world they've never been allowed to enter. Early summer arrives. They've run out of money. The water and electricity have both been cut off. The four siblings have no choice but to collect water from the park. While filling bottles, Akira notices a girl who skips school and always sits alone there. Little by little, she becomes friends with the four siblings. What Akira doesn't know is that meeting this girl is about to change his life forever.